The rising sun casts long shadows through the Torii gate, a traditional Japanese gate most commonly found at the entrance of or within a Shinto shrine, where it symbolically marks the transition from the mundane to the sacred. Its vibrant crimson hue stands in stark contrast to the deep green of the ancient cedar trees that surround this sacred ground. This is a place of peace, a place of reflection, a place where the spirit of Japan finds its purest expression. Join me as we delve into the ancient and profound world of Shinto, Japan's indigenous religion. Shinto, often translated as the way of the gods, is a faith deeply intertwined with the natural world and the rhythms of life. Unlike many other religions, Shinto has no single founder, no sacred text, and no dogma. Instead, it's a rich tapestry of beliefs, practices, and traditions passed down orally through generations. At the heart of Shinto lies the concept of kami, spirits or deities that inhabit all things. This reverence for nature is fundamental to Shinto, fostering a deep respect for the environment and the very delicate balance of life. The origins of Shinto are shrouded in the mists of prehistory, woven into the very fabric of the Japanese archipelago. Unlike religions with a defined founder or a single sacred text, Shinto emerged organically from the ancient animistic beliefs of the Japanese people. These early inhabitants viewed the natural world with awe and reverence, believing that spirits resided in mountains, rivers, trees, and even rocks. These spirits, known as kami, became the focus of worship and veneration. Over time, these animistic beliefs coalesced into a more structured system of rituals and practices, forming the foundation of what we now know as Shinto. There are 6 main components that make up the Shinto religion. Those are the concepts of kami, purity, the afterlife, shrines, and common practices. The kami, deeply intertwined with the Japanese reverence for nature, is the concept of kami. These are not gods in the Western sense, but rather spirits or essences that reside in all things. From the towering heights of Mount Fuji to the smallest pebble, from the whispering wind to the rustling leaves, kami are everywhere. It is this belief that imbues the natural world with a profound sense of sacredness. The Japanese people have long recognized the interconnectedness of all things, and the presence of kami serves as a constant reminder of this delicate balance. To live in harmony with nature is to live in harmony with the kami. Purity. Shinto believes that certain actions can cause a person to become impure. There are certain purity rites called harai that are performed either daily, weekly, seasonally, annually, or that are based on the lunar cycle. These rites are performed to cleanse impurity, but are done to gain peace of mind and good fortune rather than out of a sense of guilt. The afterlife. In Shinto, the creative principle permeating all life is known as musubi and is associated with its own kami. Modern Shinto places greater emphasis on this life than on any afterlife, although it does espouse belief in a human spirit or soul, the mitama or tamashi, which contains 4 aspects. While indigenous ideas about an afterlife were probably well developed prior to Buddhism's arrival, contemporary Japanese people often adopt Buddhist afterlife beliefs, kanagara, morality, and ethics. Shinto incorporates morality tales and myths, but no codified ethical doctrine, and thus no unified, systematized code of behavior. An ethical system nevertheless arises from its practice with emphasis placed on sincerity, makoto, honesty, tadashi, hard work, tsuishin, and thanksgiving, kansha, directed towards the kami. Shojiki is regarded as a virtue, encompassing honesty, uprightness, veracity, and frankness. Shrines are considered to be shelters for and places of worship of kami. These shrines may be a public building, a place of natural beauty such as a sacred forest, mountain, or waterfall, or they can be a small shrine set up in a home that is known as a kamidana. Public shrines will often have a torii gate to separate the sacred space from the common space. Additionally, public shrines will likely employ both priests and priestesses. The typical Shinto shrine complex includes the following common features: the Torii, or sacred entrance gate; the Honden, or sanctuary, which contains an image of the shrine's kami; the Goshintai, or sacred object inside the Honden, which is invested with the spirit of the kami; the Sando, or sacred path joining the Torii and Heiden; the Heiden, or oratory hall for ceremonies and worship; the Heiden, a building for prayers and offerings; the Seisenbako, a box for money offerings; the Temizuya, a stone water trough for ritual cleansing; the Kaguraden, a pavilion for ritual dancing and music. Larger shrines also have a large assembly hall and stalls where charms are sold by miko, shrine virgins. The most important Shinto shrine is the East Grand Shrine dedicated to Amaterasu, with a secondary shrine to the harvest goddess Toyuk. Omairi is a ritualistic cleansing with water and prayer before one enters a shrine. It involves pouring water out of a dipper onto both hands, as well as swishing some of the water around in your mouth before spitting it out. Harai is the general name given to the purification rituals. These often include prayers and offerings of food and sake that are made to the kami. The acts of purification accomplished, petitions known as norito are spoken to the kami. This is followed by an appearance by the miko, who commence in a slow circular motion before the main altar. Offerings are then presented to the kami by being placed on a table. This act is known as hobei. Shinsen, offerings of food and drink, are specifically termed shinsen. Sake, or rice wine, is a very common offering to the kami. After the offerings have been given, people often sip rice wine known as omiki. Drinking the omiki wine is seen as a form of communion with the kami. Kagura are ancient ritualistic dancing and music. It is believed that the music and dancing are a way to summon the kami. Ima are small wooden plaques. These are used to write a wish on, and then are left at the shrine in the hopes that the kami may grant the wish. The main beliefs or key concepts of Shinto are purity, both physical cleanliness and the avoidance of disruption, and spiritual purity, physical well-being. Harmony, way, exists in all things and must be maintained against imbalance. Procreation and fertility, family and ancestral solidarity, subordination of the individual to the group, reverence of nature. All things have the potential for both good and bad. The soul, Tama, of the dead can influence the living before it joins with the collective kami of its ancestors. Hatsumode is the first visit of the year and arguably the most important. People pray, exchange their old omamori, charms, for new ones, and get omikuji, papers with your fortune written on them. People take their kids to celebrate 100 days, Hyakunichi Oiwai, and ages 7, 5, and 3, Shichigo-san. Traditions are different for girls and boys, but that's another topic. Yakubarai is also different for women and men, but the idea is that certain ages are unlucky, and as a precaution or protection, you pray at a shrine at those ages. Anzan-kigan is a prayer for safe delivery. Gukaku-kigan are prayers to pass a test. With so much pressure on students to perform well on entrance exams, most will visit a shrine for an extra boost. Shinto, deeply rooted in the ancient traditions of Japan, has demonstrated a remarkable ability to adapt and evolve alongside the nation's rapid modernization. While the fundamental principles of Shinto remain unchanged, its expression has shifted to accommodate the changing social, cultural, and technological landscape of contemporary Japan. This adaptability is a testament to the enduring relevance of Shinto's core values in a world grappling with constant change. Despite the influx of Western influences and the rise of secularism, Shinto continues to hold a significant place in the hearts and minds of many Japanese people. It is not uncommon to find Shinto shrines nestled amidst towering skyscrapers, a testament to the harmonious coexistence of ancient traditions and modern life. This juxtaposition reflects the unique ability of Japanese culture to embrace both the old and the new, finding beauty in the interplay between tradition and innovation. As we leave the tranquil grounds of the Shinto shrine, we carry with us a deeper understanding of this spiritual path that continues to shape the heart of Japan. From the ancient rituals to the modern interpretations, Shinto offers a unique perspective on humanity's relationship with nature, the divine, and each other. Shinto reminds us of the importance of living in harmony with the world around us, of honoring tradition while embracing change, and of finding the sacred in the everyday. It is a testament to the enduring power of belief, the beauty of cultural heritage, and the profound connection between humanity and the natural world. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe.